What's up everybody, welcome back to another video by TrunkFreshGreen34, and today we have another mock-up, this time of the next gen cruisers. This is a series of mini racers that I have come up with, and it is based on the Dino Egg Cruisers that came out recently. Now, as always, before we get into this, the obligatory statements. This is a mock-up, this is not a real product. It is fan-made, and I do not claim ownership of any of the assets used to create this mockup. They were all borrowed online from Mattel, Disney, and or Pixar. I do not own any of them. Now, without that out of the way, let's just get right into breaking this down. So, like I said, this is based on the Dino Egg Cruisers, but instead of getting mini dinosaurs, you get mini next gens. And I'll talk about the lineup a little bit later. But for now, I want to talk about the box itself. So, basically, the goal here was obviously to replicate the feel of the Dino Egg box as much as I possibly could, and I believe that I have done that here. So, we have obviously the Disney Pixar Cars logo on the front here, as well as on the top. Now it's upside down on the top because that's the top of the box, so when you're in the store, you look down on the box, you would see the logo, how it would look properly, but from this angle, it is going to be upside down. And the black circle up at the top there is actually supposed to represent the hole that the mini racers come out of. It's also on the Dino Egg box, so I kept that in that mock-up, or in this mock-up as well. I did say that this is a metal product. I put the metal icon on here because everything that Mattel does now for the Cars line that is metal, which includes mini racers, has the metal logo on it. So I decided to keep that a thing here. Now, this background, I don't remember what speedway it is, but it is a cropped version of a like Pixar wallpaper, I believe that was posted. They did like a whole bunch of Pixar themed wallpapers. Um, you can kind of see right here where my cursor is towards the right here. There's a shadow there, and that is of Lightning McQueen's original shadow. I had to obviously crop him out of the picture. So you're looking at a very cropped background of it, but I think it looks very nice. It fits what I was going for very nicely, actually. And then this is artwork of obviously Mini Racers Car Steer Lightning McQueen from the Variety 10 pack box from 2019 to 2020. It's that version of the artwork. I wanted to include Jackson Storm on here as well, even though he's not in my lineup. Um, but I wasn't able to get like a good crop of his artwork, and his artwork doesn't really fit the angle of the background here. So I just decided not to use it. And then we have obviously all of the Mini Racer stock photos displayed on a white rectangle, white rectangle with rounded edges with a red border. And like I said, I'll talk about the lineup in a minute here, but you can see here what I did. So I took the Mattel Empowering the Next Generation tag, cropped it off the Dino Egg box, and put it back over top of this new background I created. It looks decent when you zoom out, but as soon as you zoom in here, you can see it doesn't look that great, because what it actually is it is a cropped portion of the road from the artwork of the speedway, and I just stretched it to fill the space. It doesn't look that great, and obviously during on this international text here, this box, you can see it's the original color of the Dino Egg box. I didn't even bother trying to put the raceway texture over top of it. I just left it there. And then, of course, I kept the Mini Racers logo, but I did have to create a new name tag, so I wrote Next Gen Cruisers, and then I rewrote it in the same two languages that were written on the original box. I know this bottom one, I believe, is French, and I think this second one is Spanish. I'm not entirely sure. Please forgive me if I butchered that. I worked on this mockup like several months ago, but I'm just now getting around to doing a video on it because people really liked the poster video, so I thought I would do more mockup videos. But yeah, Up here, we have the lineup of minis. I tried to give all of them a shadow underneath, and I got all of them except Chase Bracelet, because his stock photo does not have a shadow already. And trying to give him one, it just didn't match the others, so I just didn't bother. So, if I were to work at Mattel and was going to make this product a reality, I would not have included 7 re-releases. I would have either released 8 brand new next gens, or, well, I guess that wouldn't be too feasible, but I would have done as many new next gens as I could, and maybe some variants in there. But because my editing capabilities aren't super great, I can't Photoshop entirely new next gen characters. So, what I did was I re released some of my personal favorite next gens and included a brand new exclusive Golden Danny Swervez, because that's a lot easier to edit than something like, oh, who's on next gen that hasn't been made yet? Dan Garcia, for example. It's a lot easier to make a variant than it is a new character. So, this hypothetical product allows you to get some desirable next gens. You got Conrad Camber, George Newen, Jim Reverick, Flipped Over, and Ryan and Chase. And you can get an exclusive Golden Danny Swervez. And yeah, it's just a recolored version of the Danny Swervez stock photo, so it's not too groundbreaking. But that is basically the entire mock-up. And then I forgot to mention, but the top of the box here, I tried to color it the same blue as the color of the sky in the artwork. I tried to give it the same color. Now, I do want to look at this. So this is the, um, might be able to see in the top left. I'm not sure if it shows up or not, but the file name. So this one, the one I was showing you, is the finalized version. This is a slightly older version. I just thought I'd show it off. The only major difference is you can see the top of the box has this line here, whereas on the final version, the transition between the top and the front is a lot more seamless. This is what I actually wanted to showcase. This is the side by side. We have the official Dino Egg Cruisers on the right here and my mock-up on the left. And I don't know, I personally think I did a pretty good job of recreating the box style, in my opinion. Like I said, got Cars logos on the front, got the metal logos, Cars logos on the top with the black hole, artwork of the mini racers, and the lineup of 8 releases empowering the next generation, and the text. I did kind of think about going with the same font, but I just couldn't be bothered to look it up. I don't think the font that they use for the Dino Egg Cruisers is great, in my opinion, and that font is mainly for Cars on the Road products, as opposed to just normal stuff. So yeah, that is basically this mock-up. Like I said, in a perfect world, if something like the next gen cruisers got made, I 100% would want actual new next gens included and not just variants. But for simplicity's sake, for the purpose of this mockup, I am just using re-releases and a new variant. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief little mockup overview. I know, again, it's not as impressive as the 2023 poster, but I still had a lot of fun making this, and I thought it'd be kind of cool just to show it off. I will be doing more mock-up videos in the future. I don't know how often. I'm not gonna put like a deadline or a time frame on that, but I just thought it'd be fun to start showing them off because I like doing this stuff. I think it's really fun, and it gives me a chance to show off some creativity. So let me know in the comments if you would buy the next gen cruisers, if you are in need of these mini racers, and if you like Golden Danny Swervez, if you want Mattel to actually release a Golden Danny Swervez in the minis line, I think that'd be pretty cool. We don't have a lot of gold minis in the official line. I think we have like 6, maybe something like that. It's a small number. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for another new video coming very soon. And yeah, thank you for watching.